Certainly, here's a detailed 22-paragraph article for a YouTube video on the S-400 Triumf Artillery Variant, without headings, suitable for narration or script-style presentation. The S-400 Triumf, also known by its NATO reporting name SA-21 Growler, is one of the most advanced surface-to-air missile (SAM) systems in the world. Developed by Russia's Almaz Anti-Corporation, it represents a significant evolution from its predecessor, the S-300 family, in terms of range, accuracy, and multi-target engagement capability. Though often referred to as an air defense missile system, its artillery variant configuration brings unique strategic value to integrated battlefield operations. Initially introduced in 2007, the S-400 was designed to provide a high level of protection against aircraft, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. The system has gained global attention for its formidable capabilities and has become a centerpiece of Russian air defense doctrine. It combines long-range, medium-range, and short-range missile capabilities into one integrated platform, allowing it to engage a wide array of aerial threats at various altitudes and distances. In its artillery variant configuration, the S-400 system is not limited to static defense. It is designed for deployment with mobile artillery units, enhancing their survivability by shielding them from enemy air attacks. This variant allows high-value battlefield assets, such as long-range artillery and multiple rocket launcher systems, to operate under the protective umbrella of the S-400, mitigating the threat of air strikes. The system's main radar, the 92N6E Gravestone, provides target tracking and guidance for missiles. It is a phased array radar capable of simultaneously tracking up to 100 targets and engaging up to 36 of them. This ensures that even in a high-intensity conflict involving swarms of enemy aircraft or drones, the S-400 can maintain control over the airspace around vital artillery assets. The S-400 can launch a variety of missiles suited for different target profiles. These include the 48N6DM for long-range engagements up to 250 kilometers, the 9M96E2 for medium-range targets, and the ultra-long-range 40N6 missile, capable of reaching up to 400 kilometers. This flexibility gives commanders the ability to engage threats well before they reach artillery units. One of the key enhancements in the artillery variant is the emphasis on rapid mobility and deployment. Mounted on 8x8 MOSH or BAZ chassis vehicles, the system can be relocated quickly to adapt to the changing dynamics of the battlefield. This mobile nature is crucial for protecting forward-deployed artillery units that often shift positions. Another significant improvement is the automated command and control (C2) system that links the S-400 batteries with artillery command units. This seamless communication allows for real-time threat assessments and coordinated responses, enabling artillery crews to operate with greater confidence under the system's defensive umbrella. The S-400 can operate independently or as part of a larger integrated air defense network. In the artillery variant, it often functions in tandem with short-range systems like the Pantsir S-1 or Tor M2, which provide close-in protection. This layered defense ensures that no air threat goes unchallenged at any altitude or range. In combat scenarios, the presence of the S-400 near artillery formations acts as a deterrent, complicating the enemy's planning and air sortie missions. Its ability to shoot down airborne radar platforms, such as AWACS and JSTARS, reduces the enemy's situational awareness and ability to direct airstrikes on artillery positions. In addition to conventional roles, the S-400's artillery variant has been tested in electronic warfare. EU-rich environments. Its radars and command systems are hardened against jamming and cyberattacks, ensuring reliable performance even when under electronic pressure from adversaries. One often overlooked feature of the S-400 artillery variant is its ability to track and engage stealth aircraft. Thanks to its use of multiple frequency bands and sophisticated radar algorithms, it can detect and track aircraft with low radar cross-sections, providing a unique advantage over other systems. This stealth detection capability is particularly useful when protecting artillery units, which are prime targets for stealth fighters. By placing S-400 units in proximity to heavy artillery, military planners can significantly reduce the effectiveness of enemy air campaigns. The system's engagement range and altitude ceiling make it suitable for countering high-altitude surveillance balloons, unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs), and even some types of hypersonic missiles, though the latter remains an evolving area of capability. Protecting artillery from such threats further underscores the value of this variant. Training for the S-400 artillery variant is rigorous and includes live fire exercises, radar simulation drills, and electronic countermeasure (ECCM) protocols. Operators undergo specialized courses to master target identification and missile selection for various engagement scenarios. Countries that have acquired or shown interest in the S-400 have often cited the artillery variant's capabilities as a major factor. Nations with large ground forces and significant artillery components view the S-400 as a force multiplier that preserves ground dominance through superior air cover. Its presence in strategic zones such as Kaliningrad, Crimea, and Syria demonstrates its role not just in defense, but in power projection. In these areas, the S-400 protects both artillery and missile batteries, allowing for offensive and defensive operations within contested airspaces. Furthermore, the S-400's modular design allows for upgrades and future missile integration. As new air threats emerge, the system can be adapted to engage them, preserving its relevance on future battlefields and enhancing its value for artillery protection. The artillery variant of the S-400 also includes enhancements to logistical support. Dedicated resupply and maintenance vehicles accompany deployment units, ensuring sustained operations during prolonged conflicts. This operational endurance is vital when supporting continuous artillery fire missions. Strategic analysts consider the S-400 artillery variant to be a game changer in land warfare. By neutralizing air superiority, it levels the playing field and allows ground forces to execute complex maneuvers and fire plans without excessive risk from enemy aircraft. In terms of international relations, the deployment of S-400s, especially near frontline artillery, can shift regional balances of power. It acts as both a shield and a signal of intent, deterring hostile air actions while asserting dominance over contested territories. Critics argue that while the S-400 is powerful, it is not invulnerable. Saturation attacks, stealth drones, and coordinated EU tactics can still pose threats. However, the integration of the artillery variant with layered defense systems reduces these vulnerabilities significantly. In summary, the S-400 Triumph